Alright, Shalom. Once again, before I get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders. I hope this is being recorded. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that root well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing this word of truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright, this is the brother Zayon Ahmad from the Geometric Trip by Cap, coming to you with another video dealing, alright, with our natural born enemy. Alright, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, aka the devil, right, that the Bible speaks of. We're going to go into the attributes, or one of the attributes of Esau, so that, for brothers that's newly coming in, right, this is one way, to discern who Esau Edom is. And that's what the Most High does with the Bible. The Most High leaves parables, he leaves signs and wonders to give us things to compare the nations to, as far as who's who. Every nation has a certain characteristic about them, a certain spiritual attribute, right, that makes them who they are, right? Because the Most High, He made us all different, but in that He made us with key, like I say, just characteristics to make you say, okay, they're this, their spirit is of this people, their spirit is of this people, or that people, We're dealing with Esau Edom, alright? We're just going to jump right to the point. Alright, going back to Genesis, alright, the 25th chapter. Alright, when it goes into Jacob and Esau being born of a woman by the name of Rebecca, alright, who was basically married to Isaac, our forefather. Alright, so this is Genesis 25, because we were never meant to get along. We were never meant to really coexist in peace with one another. The Most High invented that hate, that division amongst these two nations, Jacob and Esau, Alright, this is Genesis 25. Again, so like we're gonna hedge upon a point, right, of who Esau Edom is, right, through his characteristics, through his attributes. Right, we're starting at verse 23. It says, "And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger." Alright, so let's see who came out first. Alright, and the scriptures talk about two manners of people. So you got one people, alright, one seed that comes out, they're going to be one way. Alright, the other seed that comes out, they're going to be a whole nother way. They're going to be a totally different spirit, polar opposites. Alright, it says, "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau." Alright, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Alright, now dealing with Esau, it says, "And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field." Right, now when you read one of the parables of Yahweh Shai, might say that the field is the world. All right. So basically, one, Esau, not only does he hunt in the field, but hey, he's a man of the world. All right, he's a man, that's not after Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, he's a carnal creature, all right, that believes basically in his might, in his hands, in his weaponry. All right, it says he's a cunning hunter. All right, now we want to jump. I want to jump to Genesis 27. All right, because with him being a cunning hunter, right, the Most High blessed him, all right, with instruments, all right, to use, for hunting. All right, this is and ultimately the Most High, all right, through Isaac, he blessed Esau with the sword. All right, and that's how he was going to conquer the whole earth. All right, which through military might. All right. This is Genesis 27, and I start at the top, verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son. He said unto him, My son. He said unto him, Behold, here I am. He said, Behold, now I am old, and I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out into the field and take me some venison." All right. Now, if you know anything about Edomites, so-called white people, right? They're big on hunting. All right. I don't know how it is in other states, but here in Michigan, all right, you have you have hunting season, right? Which is around the time, I want to say, of like sometime around mid or late October to like late November. Hell, they break it up. I know it's like in certain weeks you can hunt, certain things, but nonetheless, right? They have a hunting season, right? And they're during hunting season. That Edomites, so-called white people, are very known for hunting deer or bucks, so-called elks, and things like this, to the point they have competitions. They have competitions, and they use the deer basically with the biggest, the most points, as a trophy. The one that gets the most, that hits the deer or kills a deer, right, with the most points on their head, right, they're considered the winner. And the weapons that they use to do that, hell, you have I think it's a certain time, during the hunting season where they're only allowed to use a bow and arrow. Then you have other times during the season where they're allowed to use a rifle, right? And we know the sword, is the modern day gun, so it all lines up, Like I say, there's no coincidence that they hunt, deer, because it's spiritual. Going back to Esau and Edom, right? The Most High, or Salakia. Going back to Esau and Edom, right? He knew that, one, this was requested of his father Isaac, right? So, Esau being Isaac's son, he basically wanted to fulfill his father's last wish, and finding his father some venison basically for his last meal, because he wanted to be counted, worthy in his eyes, because typically, or according according to our heritage, you know, the firstborn son, right, is supposed to get the birthright, right? But hey, the Most High set it up in the spirit in this scenario to where Esau, he wasn't able to get the birthright, you know. He got supplanted by his brother Jacob. But anyway, that's another video. But just going to show, you know, that we're gonna jump over here to deal with his weapons. Right, see, and what I did when I went to Google, I just put in hunter. Because, you know, I talked about Esau being a cunning hunter. Right, which we'll see, cunning. The word cunning. It says dexterous or crafty in the use of special resources, such as skill or knowledge. God. So hey, they skilled in rifles, man. You got Edomites, shit. They know every gun that was made, what year it was made. All right, they know how to break these things down, and you know, shit. They'll break a gun down like piece by piece, part by part. All right, and, you know, put it all back together, clean it. You know, like they're really into you know, ammunition and you know, guns and whatnot. To the point, you know, you may overhear so-called white people at work about, you know, them having, you know, gun safes, right, or gun cases, right. All the rounds of bullets they may have, them, you know, living wherever they live and being able to shoot outside their house. You know, they really get into that thing, you know, because that's Esau, and that's the spirit that resonates with Esau, you know, to hunt. Some synonyms for cunning is artful, beguiling, crafty, you know. So you take that, all right, look at Hunter, all right, all you see, all right, you don't see Jake, ain't one Jake in none of these pictures. These are all Edomites, all right, dressed up in camouflage. That's part of them being crafty, all right, hiding out in the field, all right, patiently, all right, while they hunt their game, their deer or shit, whatever that they going out to hunt. Yeah, Edomites here shooting lions out here. It's hunting bears, you know. Like, you know, hey, Most High put it on their spirit to be a man of the field. So this devil, he'll hunt damn near anything until they go extinct, you know. Because he's the harbinger of death, you know. He has no respect or care for wildlife, you know. He does everything for sport, you know, because again, that's in his spirit to do so, you know. But him ruling the whole earth is like, hey, what can you tell him? He's the one that set up an authority to make his own rules, so to say, you know. But that's pretty much all I had on that, you know. They sure they prove it. Another way you can tell who Esau Edom is according to the spirit, by way of their attributes, but their characteristics of hunting and their love to do so. So Lord willing, that was edifying, and with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Shib Yahweh Shai, Shib Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akil that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.